One of these days we gotta figure out how to start this thing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Monday chill stream for Funky Fabrications of Fancy and Steampunk. One of these days, I'm gonna remember that whole thing. That's what we're doing today. Hey, what's going on, Leia? Congratulations on being first. I feel like that needs to be merch or something make to make like a piece of merch for people that are first in chat. I oh yeah, what was I going to talk about today? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Oh, Leia, how's the audio and everything? The music and my voice ratio. Um, But it's funny. I have the more I say, like when someone asks me what the plan is for the Monday streams, I'm like I have no clue. Uh, but it's funny. I don't know if I like this or not, but uh, I feel like I'm having more stuff to talk about, and the stream is getting more structured. And I need to that I need to pick something that's getting more structured. um, but have I seen the new Fantastic Beasts 3 yet? No, not really. Not really a Fantastic Beasts Harry Potter fan. Um, so no. Um, want to get that time when it goes a different color, right? That is a pretty cool template. So I mean, one announcement I did want to make. I need to do the Brooklyn Bridge again. That's that kind of felt like lightning in a bottle. I'm not saying we'll never be able to do it again, but that was and I for me anyways. That was I feel like my best improv. Um, but there was one announcement I did want to make. Um, for whatever reason, the creation. You know what? I'm gonna try it again right now while I'm talking. For whatever reason, um, Teespring or Spring as I guess they're called now. I'm still gonna call them Teespring because that's what I know them as. For some reason, they're like I'm on the page right now, and I'm just gonna leave it. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna leave it sit there or not, but yeah, it is lightning in a bottle. For whatever reason, the page just does. I think I can share it here. This is what the page does when I try to load it. It sat here like this for about. I tried loading it. Like I opened it like before last week's stream. I opened it and yeah, I opened it before the stream. The thing sat there doing this for like I don't know 2 3 hours or whatever, and I don't know. I reached out to Teespring or Spring, I guess. Yeah, Spring. Um, and basically they asked me if I was using Google Chrome. Well, I don't like using Google Chrome. Really, I use them out of necessity. I mean, basically the only thing I use Google Chrome if I have to, but it just there's some personal issues I have with it, Um, yeah, I really don't like using them, but I use them for the StreamYard just because it's easier when I want to put music on. Um, but it's like, yeah, when you got a page um, doing doing this, I think I'm putting it the right way. Um, Loading and well worth the wait. No, 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 no. No, it's not well worth the wait. Especially when it's sitting there for over 2 hours and it still doesn't load. And it didn't change anything, didn't, yeah, I don't know. So, is it my internet? No, it's just like nothing's changed. Everything else works fine, and I haven't changed anything. And I've created stuff on there like lots of times. And so I'm like, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise because I wasn't like I wanted it to be I wanted it to be a a store that could pretty much function on its own. Like I know a lot of YouTube channels, their store is connected to their channel and all that. And but me, I wanted to have something that could pretty much function like a real, like a real storefront. So I think I'm going to be looking at Etsy. And hey, what's going on, Alan? Thanks for hopping on, dude. Um, so we, so yeah, I think I'm going to be looking at Etsy. The only drawback was with that. I mean, I know it's not much, but my financial situation needs improving. Um, so if you would like to donate to the channel, that would be much appreciated. No pressure. But I feel like maybe Etsy would be a better place for me to get noticed more and maybe bring more people to the channel. I know, who was it? Star Wars Obsession uses Etsy. So yeah, I might. The only thing I liked the designs that Teespring lets you create with the wraparound T-shirt, with the wraparound shirts. But maybe if I can find some software that would let me create stuff like that, that'd be cool. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where the merch store is at right now. Plus, I met someone at my church that might be able to help me out with making some new merchandise, like maybe stuff that other people don't have. Um, so yeah, um, but that's that. And so, oh yeah, something I did want to talk about. I was browsing Amazon Prime uh, yesterday, and I saw the show up there. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. It's called Reacher. It's I don't know, but I mean I've seen the movies, Jack Reacher with with Tom Cruise and everything. Um, but so I'm not sure if it's a direct correlation like off of that. I saw that it was off like some of the books or whatever. Um, and everybody have an awesome Easter. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did. It was what did we do? We did we went out for breakfast to a local diner, and I thought, which I, it was pretty good, and then we did that, went to church, and then came home, and um, one of my mom's friends came over and had Easter dinner with us, and my brother and his girlfriend came over, and yeah, yeah. And mine was quiet. Went to church dinner with family. Nice, cool. Um, Great Easter service, awesome. That's cool. Um, so yeah, then yeah, it was yeah, it was. I would say it was pretty quiet, but yeah. Um, so, anyways, I saw this thing on Amazon, TV show called Reacher, and if you're looking for, I can't recommend it without watching it through VidAngel. Alan or Leah, whoever gets to it first, if you want to throw the link up for VidAngel, um, for people like me, if you don't want all the swearing or the you know gory violence or whatever, it's basically like a souped up remote. It's a service where you it's like a filtering service where you connect like whatever streaming service you have to it. You connect um, you connect Amazon Prime or you connect Netflix or or whatever Paramount Plus or Stars or whatever you have. You connect that to VidAngel, and then you can select like what you want taken out, like whatever you don't want to see. Yeah, if you don't want to see, whatever it's their tagline is what is that'd be cool if I got sponsored by VidAngel. VidAngel, if you're ever watch this live stream on the off chance, I'd much like to you know have be a sponsor. Yeah, oh yes, please. I mean, it's a great service. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't watch it. But that's financial. That was a great show. Um, so yeah, there's the link. It's in the chat, and it's a really good service. So I think that's I don't think I watch much else out like that's not run through that. So yeah, and but yeah, I watched it through that, and I was like, "Holy cow! This I forget when Reacher came. The name of the show is Reacher, and basically he is like the first episode. He's falsely accused of murder, and it's like a. If you've seen the movies, I don't know if anyone has seen the movies Jack Reacher. Um, and I don't know if it's directly related um, to that, but it kind of has the same type of vibe. But I thought it was pretty good. Um, I thought the acting was good, and it it didn't feel woke. So there's that. Uh, I mean, at least to me, anyways. I don't know. I thought the characters were done really well, and like they didn't. Um, Jack Reacher is like the main character, and the guy is freaking jacked. Uh, he's like uh, I don't know 6'5", 250. Um, well, yeah. And I thought the dialogue between him and his like co-stars or whatever. The other, I guess you could call them the other leads of the show, um, was really pretty good. I thought the there's some I thought the comedy worked well in it, and so yeah, if you're looking for what is that? I guess kind of a detective show, but like a I don't know adventure detective. It's like he's basically someone. Okay, potential spoiler for it. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. Basically, he's trying to solve a murder, and he's. Oh yeah, well yeah, they do tell that in the description. I think he's first the cops falsely accuse him of murder, and then the cops need his help. So yeah, it's like an official he's not an official cop yet. I don't know if he ever will be. I kind of part of me kind of hopes he never will become an official. Yeah, but someone you really want spoilers, Leia? I mean, okay, I'm gonna need a confirmation, and then I mean, if you really want to know, it's all right. So at the request of the young lady, spoilers for how many? I think I've seen the first two episodes. Yeah, like the first two episodes of the TV show Reacher. Spoilers for the show because the lady asked for it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they brought back Jar Jar. um, Netflix, Hulu Prime, Video, Paramount, and Disney. Yeah, the funny thing. So yeah, you'll be able to. Um, oh, they're all free. I don't know if they work for with the free version. You have to have an official like account with them. I don't think you can do the sailing the high seas bit with them. But oh, okay, yep. Um, but yeah, the funny thing is, the one you're ready for this. The one company that you can't filter stuff like you can do, like you said, you have got Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, Paramount. I think they do Hulu. I'm not sure. That's connected through Disney, so they. I don't know. I forget. I haven't had Hulu in a long time. But yeah, I know they do. They do Netflix. They do Prime Video. They do Paramount. They do like all of Amazon's channels and Netflix and I forget what else. They might don't quote me, but I'm not sure if they do Hulu or not. But yeah, the funny thing is the one streaming service that their wouldn't let their movies be filtered was Disney. It, Disney didn't want their movies filtered. Oh, man. The family friendly company won't let you edit out stuff you don't want to see. Yeah, funny how that works, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, so you can't like you can. I have actually let me see if I can't pull it up here. I'll show you. Alright, I think this is non-sensitive information. So, yeah, this is all the. Yeah, you ready for this? This is all the like. This is my account. I got Amazon Video and Amazon Video, Amazon Prime, and Paramount Plus. Yeah, you can do. This is all this like. This is the screen you'll pull up. If you decide to go with them, but yeah, you can do Apple. You can do Apple TV. You can do Apple TV. You can do Netflix. You can do. I think that's all the Amazon channels, and then this is Vidangel's studio. So yeah, you can do all these, but apparently Disney didn't want people editing stuff out of their movies. Yeah, Paramount Plus is with Amazon. Yep. Yeah, I just got them. That's where Reacher is at. So yeah, go figure. They're like, no, we're family friendly. We don't need to be edited. Mm, mm. I think that's why I canceled them. So okay, so spoilers for yeah, first and second episode of Reacher. He goes to. Let's see how long I talk about this. I don't know. Maybe try back in like 5 minutes if you don't want spoilers. Because Leia likes spoilers. So he goes to this town, and I forget what the name of the town is, but he goes to this little this little hole in the wall town, and down in the south and everything, and he goes there. Guy's been in the military. He was an MP. He's done like all types of stuff for the military. He's got like a really honored career in the military, and saved lots of people. Got Purple Heart, got Silver Star, and all that stuff. And so he's like, uh, don't want to mess with him. Um, so he goes to this town because he heard about a blues singer that passed away there, and he wants to go and wants to go and check the town out because he likes the blues singer, but nobody believes him because he's like, I'm here to check out. I forget what the name of blind something. Um, so he goes to this town to literally just check out. As far as I know, the where the learn more about the blues singer, and then he's like minding his own business and trying to break up a fight because a husband is or husband or boyfriend, I don't know, they don't tell, is kind of not treating his wife too well. Kind of beating up on her, and he is basically like, dude, not cool, man, not cool. So yeah, he breaks that up, and then he just mind his own business, and he gets accused of murder. And and that's the first episode. Then it kind of goes through that, and they find they he gets cleared of that. Um, I would say mostly, and then other murders start happening, and they all accuse him because he just rolled into town, and then people start dying and all that, and but it's like I didn't do any of it. So like one of them is his brother. Like his parents died a long time ago, and the only family he has left is his brother, um, which was one of the people that got killed. And so like he's like, how am I doing this? One of the people that died was my brother that I haven't even seen in like forever. I'm just saying, you know. So it's a, yeah. I like the dynamic between them, and I like the one of the main. I think she's probably a main character. She kind of feels like one of the cops' name is her first name is Roscoe, which I thought was I get it. It's down south, and it's some things are different. Like I know, oh, who was it? I know some people are like guys are called girls' names. I forget what the name is, but I'm like, okay, I get that. It's a cultural thing or something, or like a down south thing or whatever. But at the same time, it does feel a little weird to have a girl named Roscoe. Like that's her first name. All right, so yeah, but yeah, that's kind of then they're just trying to investigate the murders and everything, and but yeah, I thought it was really good. If you want to check out Reacher on Paramount Plus, don't do it without Vid Angel. Um, but yeah, couldn't recommend it without Vin Angel, but it was I thought it was really good. Um, so what else, what else do I want to talk about? Yeah, I don't think that. Unfortunately, I don't think they do Hulu. Or, apparently, they don't do HBO Max. Huh? I thought they did HBO Max. Um, huh. So yeah. What was I going to say? Um, but yeah, I find it funny when I'm actually more excited about a show like that rather than Kenobi. Like I mean, first off, I'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably still watch. I don't know. Maybe they'll do a watch party or something of it. Um, but the way Disney has been going, I'm like, I'm honestly not. I'm hoping it's really good, but I'm not holding my breath for it, especially after what they did with Book of Back to Tank. Well, uh, I don't I I don't disagree that that could be a possibility, but at the same time, I don't want to declare something negative over it. But I'm like, I really hope it's not. I'm like, because I mean, Book of Boba Fett, right? Yeah, the Book of uh, uh, Book of Bucket of Chickens. And I mean, I feel like I feel like I have to say this. If you like Boba Fett, more power to you. I think to be honest, Disney writers are shills and they do not care about nothing except the almighty dollar. You know, I'd have to agree with you and disagree with you at the same time because I'm like, Where film will crack when you need them. um, See, I'm like, how do I put this? I'm like, I want it to be good. Um, like I want good. I mean, shoot, look at my room. I'm like, I got Marvel and Star Wars like up the wazoo, and like it's. I'm not someone that it's like, let's get to fail. I'm like, no, I want it to be good. I want to see. I'm like, when way back when I still remember when Disney bought Lucasfilm, I would I was honestly excited that like, hey, we're getting episode 7, because I remember reading an article back in the day that someone asked George, would you ever make an episode 7? And he was like, basically, why would I make an episode 7? Everyone hated the prequels, so why would I why would I do that again? And it honestly made me really sad, because I mean, I remember the hate that the prequels got. It was I can't say it was on the same level as the hate the Last Jedi got, and Rise of Skywalker got. That was it's that hate got. I feel like that was dialed up to another level, but the prequels were. I mean, did you see? I mean, shoot, I'm at best almost committed suicide because of the amount of hate that he got. Uh, and I'm like, am I the only one that's like, hey, whoa, hold time out, fellas. Look at what your hate for a movie is doing to one of the people. I'm just saying, you can dislike a movie, that's your prerogative. But I'm like, dude, you know, um, and so when episode, when it was announced that Disney bought Star Wars, it was I'm like, oh, cool, nice. We finally get an episode 7, and so I was just like, I was excited for it. And actually, that's what I think I've mentioned this before, but that's what actually made me. That's when I really started growing my beard. Was for episode 7. I wanted to cosplay as Obi-Wan from episode 3, and that's what started. That's what started it. And let me see what the chat's saying here. Yeah, look what it did to the favorite character, Loki. They made him weak and bisexual. Uh, I I think uh, halfway through, I never finished watching Loki. To be honest, I checked out I checked out when they spoilers if you haven't seen Loki. I But kind of don't bother if you don't like it's you're not missing much. The I really liked the dynamic between him and was it what's the guy's name? Owen the I forget what the guy's name is, but the actor him and Owen, what's his face? I forget his last name. Um, I thought they had a really good dynamic. I thought they were like they had um thought they had a really good dynamic, and that was actually my favorite part of the show. And then I'm like, they went and killed off one of the like they killed him off, and I'm like, and I'm just, they kill him off, and then they're like, oh wait, no, it's not dead yet. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I got kind of like what they did with episode 9. It just felt too sugary. Like they acted like they killed somebody off, and then it's like, what? No, no, he's not dead yet. Because they're trying to placate people that didn't like the Last Jedi, and but I'm like, it just if you're gonna kill somebody off, like I like the way they did it in I like the way they did it in Infinity War and in Endgame. I didn't have a problem for. I don't know why they did it differently somehow. Like I don't know what it was about it, but for me, I didn't mind all the people coming back in Endgame. Cause so I'm like that. I didn't mind that. I know some people had a problem with it, and that's fine. That's their prerogative. But so I'm just like, if you're gonna kill somebody off, have it makes some emotional weight to the story. Leave them, you know. But yeah, I checked out when they killed off Owen's character, um, and then brought him back, and then it seemingly killed off Loki. But then it's like, oh, he's not dead yet. Just like, and then they had that whole they can and basically go back and redo whatever they wanted. That whole be able to go back in time and change stuff. I'm like, am I the only one that's got a bad feeling about that? That now they can basically go back in time and change whatever they want to because they created something in the story to be able to do that. Hmm. Am I the only one that's concerned now that they're gonna like undo the whole like first three phases of the MCU and now make it more woke? Yeah. Say it with me, kids. Hard copies. Hard copies. You can't hack a physical disc. Let's say, yeah. I'm like, now they got that thing, and now I'm like, hey, did someone please play? No, something. And they could, I believe that when they first used it, I'm like, oh gosh, please don't tell me they're gonna change everything. Eh, say it with me, kids. Hard copies. Hard copies for the win. Oh, all right. Let's see what the chat's saying. Um, even though I like Ray, I still have her too much power, and the greatest Jedi Master Luke into a weak old hermit. It's yeah. See, I never. I mean, look, I gotta. It was that. Yeah, that it's backwards. That yeah. Right. I'm gonna get this right one of these days. Right there, Siren. Yeah, I got a Ray poster. I'm like, I never. Um, I never was like, oh my gosh, I can't stand Ray. I was always the type I thought she was pretty cool in episode 7, and even in episode 8, I thought she was. I thought she was pretty cool. It's just after seeing Mandalorian, after seeing like Mandalorian and how well that was done, for the first and second season of Mandalorian, like seeing how well like everything in that was done, the dialogue, the music, the sets, the it felt like Star Wars, but it gave us something new that we haven't seen before. And then I went back and rewatched the some of the sequels, and I'm like, wow. Uh, I think it was I tried watching episode 9 after watching an episode of Mandalorian. I forget which season. I think it was the one where they got introduced to the Frog Lady. Um, where he was in the sea and he was on a ship and they tried to capture him, and I think it was that one. And I'm like, I tried watching episode 9. I got up to the point where Ray was like, "Be with me, be with me, you're not with me." I'm like, oh my gosh! And then seeing the just the dialogue alone in Mandalorian, I'm like, wow, sequels could have been done so much better. And I mean, for me, it was. I feel like if it was me writing Finn's story, Finn could have had a much cooler story. I'm like, you got like a stormtrooper defecting. We never had that. You know, I'm like, shoot. Here's my treatment for Finn. I'm like, what I would have done with this, and it's I would have made him. I would have had like a spy. You could almost make this a show, honestly. If I mean, I know there's no time between episode 7 and episode 8, but I mean, the war's still going on, and between episode 8 and episode 9, I'm like, shoot, you could have made a whole freaking show with that guy, and have him be here's my thing. I would have made it like a spy thriller. I would have made him like an undercover agent and have him be I wouldn't now I know some people would have liked to see him as a Jedi, but I wouldn't have. I would have made him just like he's just a guy who wants to get out of the First Order because he sees it, and then the New Republic or the Resistance or whatever comes in and basically says, "Hey, don't leave just yet. Can you be a spy for us and be like a undercover agent in the First Order to give us intel and everything?" I'm like, dude, that's what they want to do with Andor. Yeah, Andor. I'm like, how long did that come up? How long did that take to come up with? Rather than just be like, okay, here's our token black person. Um, check that box. Like, how long did that come up? That took me like what? I don't know, less than a minute just to come. I mean, that's just with the idea. So I'm like, later go back to your. Where is your? They're yeah. To be honest, Disney writers are shills and they do not care about nothing except the almighty dollar. I'm like, it's. I would, like I said, I would agree and disagree with that. Yeah, there probably is. There, I feel like they care more about. Yeah, sorry. I feel like they care more about pushing a political agenda, and yeah, it does. When you watch they want to sell merch, they want to sell Grogu, they want to sell this type of stuff, and they don't really focus on the story much. But I'm like, that's probably why they shoehorned Grogu into Book of Boba Fett when it's like there's this huge there's this battle going on. Like, hey, here's Grogu, yeah, member, yeah, good old member berries. I'm like, okay, we're doing this when the city's under attack. Okay. And, yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm not really excited about anything new coming out of Star Wars. I'm hopeful for it, but I'm just like, I don't know, great. What are they going to try to screw around this time? But, yeah, pardon me 1 second. I, this is live. This is live streaming right now, so anything can happen, including I have to ah, I feel like this is that old Evan Costello where they did a show live and they accidentally broke a prop before they were. I feel like this is one of those times where I remember that old. Uh, there's this one old Evan Costello um, show where they broke a vase and they weren't supposed to break it yet, and it was they weren't supposed to break it yet, and they were like, "Oh shoot, can we get another prop? Get another prop, please." This is live TV, uh, and Costello was like, "This is a bigger one too." Talk about live stream. Um, but yeah, so I'm hoping Obi Wan's good. I mean, I really hope Obi Wan's good, just for the fact, not so much that Disney can say, "Hey, we did something good." It's more like, can you stop? Can you not with the screwing uh, of all the things that we really love? Um, yeah, Back to the Future is the only movie that time traveling shouldn't have been in. Ray is genetically altered because of the clone father. Ray did not have two natural parents. Um, yeah, yeah, that's yeah. Abbott Costello. That was. I find it's comedy back in the day was so much better than like a lot of the comedy now. It's everybody's offended by everything. Um, but yeah, so I'm hoping Obi Wan's good, just for the um, just for the sure fact that if Obi Wan's bad, uh, oh, just mold their record. Sweet. Um, like, I don't want to imagine a world if Obi Wan is bad. Mm, mm, mm. If Obi Wan's bad, shoot. Uh, Nine. Uh, um, like I could I this is just my opinion, but if Obi Wan is anything like Book of Boba Fett, ooh, 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 mm, that's yeah. I think that just I don't see many people uh getting hyped for anything Disney puts out with Lucasfilm after that. At least not the hardcore fans. Um, yeah, Costello was funny, and the Frankenstein and the werewolf. I don't know if I ever saw that one. Poor Curly always suffered with me. Yeah, I forget who was it. Curly was the bald one, right? Um, I think wasn't Curly the bald one. I forget. I didn't. I was always more of a. I was always more of a Abbott and Costello guy. I mean, I knew the Three Stooges, and pardon me while I refill my drink. I mean, it's a chill stream. So, um, I remember I watched the Three Stooges a little bit. Mo was a dictator. Yeah. Um, there's always smack. Um, yeah, I was always more of a Abbott and Costello. Like I got into them more. Like I watched a little bit of Three Stooges, but I was always more of an Abbott and Costello guy. Oh, um, yeah. I remember seeing them in. Oh, what was it? It was well, different. Yeah, who's on first? I remember that one. And I think anybody that knows old comedy knows who's on first. And I saw them in. I think it was Africa Screams. The flavor of liquor joy is your drink. This is not liquor. Um, no, I don't. I don't drink. This is uh, two different types of energy drink, and one. Oh no, it's all good. Um, I get drunk in the spirit. Um, that's what I do. Um, says it's plus a vampire. No, oh for Pete's sake! What am I doing, guys? No, it's two different types of energy drink and one wild berry lemonade. So yeah, those are really good. Um, oh gosh, Edward and Bell Greenshot. I don't. I don't know if you. I don't know if you want to hear my thoughts on a lot of energy drinks. Yeah, it's yeah. Um, are they natural? I think so. Yeah, that's what you know. It's funny they've been getting energy drinks have been getting better. Like I don't. It's funny. I back in the day I tried out like every energy drink I could get my hands on just to see how much energy it would give me. All of them lasted me like an hour, maybe, and then it dropped me off. And but it's funny, the ones I get now they don't have any sugar in them, and they don't have any sugar in them. They actually give me more energy than the ones that have like tons of sugar in them. Go figure. Like this is the one that yeah, C4. Hey, C4, if you want to sponsor me, that's fine. I know I'm just a small YouTube channel, but um, what do I get? I get C4. I get um, oh, what's the other one? I forget what the other one I get. But yeah, all of them have like no sugar in them, or artificial sweeteners. So I think they're improving. Like they still have like the regular monster ones, like the 32 grams of sugar per serving or whatever. Um, do I walk? I walk downstairs. Um, see for yeah, I get it. I forget. It's I get that one. I can see the can, but I forget the name of the. I forget the name of the company. Next time I get it, I'll just show you the other one that I get. It's actually really good. They're getting, yeah, it's still carbonated, so it probably depletes your calcium, but oh, there goes the Wi-Fi. Hopefully it gets better. Um, yeah, hopefully it gets better. Oh yeah, it's popping in now. Celsius. That's one of the ones I use in this. I get them all from I don't know what grocery stores you guys have here or you guys have around, but I get them from a grocery store near me. Hannaford. I don't know if you guys have Hannaford down there or where you guys are at. Um, yeah, I get mine from a grocery store around here. Celsius you can get on Amazon, but last time I checked, they jacked the price up. So yeah, I don't get it from them anymore. Um, yeah, that's good. I like them. Um, yeah, okay. I don't know how. I think Hanover. I feel like it's just in the Northeast. I forget. But yeah, that's where I get mine. I just go to the. I mean, they probably have one on. And the energy drink aisle is where I get mine from. They're pretty good. Um, so so yeah. That's one of the things that and Revive. I get that from a company I used to be a part of. That's really good. And okay, one story I will say. Back in the day, I used to clean houses. My mom and I used to clean houses back in the day, and we ran out of the energy drink that we yeah, out in Arkansas. Yeah, I mean, they probably want Herbalife. I've heard of Herbal. I've heard of Herbalife. Um, yep, out in Arkansas. Vegan, nice. I remember back in the day, and Arkansas represent. Um, yep. Hey, what the what? What Mandalorian's here? Um, I remember back. I don't know if I ever told you guys this or not, but I remember back in the day where, for some reason, my nose is bothering me today. I remember back in the day when we were out of the regular, like we used to clean houses, and we get energy drinks. We order them from a company we were a part of, and they're really good. They didn't you didn't crash with them. You didn't there wasn't any anything like that. So they're really good for when you're cleaning like a couple houses a day. And we ran out of them, and I was reduced. I was reduced to getting two monster chaoses. It was the orange one. And this was oh gosh, this is a long time ago. Um, I still remember. I could tell you the time of day, the store I was in, who I was talking to, and the direction I was facing. When my energy drink went boom, it just conked out. I had two monster chaoses, and when that thing when I fell, I didn't physically fall, thankfully, but like when that energy drink drops you off, boy howdy. um, I'm like yeah, and that was one of the ones that had like the what state I will reveal my state when I get my Patreon stream. Only to my Patreon stream. Um, yeah. So I've um, that was just a fun. I'm like that was oh jeez. Uh, I forget how many years ago that was. Um, hmm. Wouldn't that be interesting? Um, hmm. No, it's like um, but yeah, but the ones the ones with no sugar actually give me a lot more energy. Um, you're reaching, you're really reaching. Because so you're so I am a lay. Have you ever heard of Yeah. Well, I can respect that, but the Bible does say herbs for the service of man. I'm just saying, like most of the stuff I get is, I would say, has a lot more natural, um, like energy in it. So there's a lot of, um, I find that, like most of the, I would say pretty much all the energy drinks are getting better. They're incorporating more natural source of energy rather than just caffeine and sugar. Which is, funny thing is, I took a the latest on a mission, and nope. um, natural energy. Yeah, I had this, like, back in the day. I had, I don't know if anyone remembers Jolt soda from like the 80s. Well, they went and came out with an energy drink. This sucker was freaking, it was like that big. It was like a 32 ounce or whatever of energy drink. It was like a Jolt energy drink. I drank the whole thing. It lasted me like an hour. It was massive, like 32 ounce, energy drink, and it lasted me like an hour. Um, so yeah, um, but yeah, I would say, Leigh, you're a vegan. I would say I'm a flexitarian. Have you ever heard of that term, flexitarian? Man, New Hampshire, Vermont, Florida, Montana, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, North, South Carolina, Texas, Mississippi. I hate you knocking, but you can't come in. Okay, the price for Patreon just went up to $10 a month. um, but yeah, I would lay you're vegan. I am a flexitarian, which I'm like, I don't eat I don't eat hardly any meat. One, because I found out, like I'm not one of those people that thinks animals and humans are the same. I'm not a, that's not me. You want to know prove that humans are better than animals? I can guarantee you, animals in the Serengeti right now, they're not having this conversation on how we need to treat people better. If it limps, it's lunch. That's how they play. That's an excerpt from Brad Stein. That's not my own bit. I got that from Brad Stein. He's a Christian conservative comedian. He's really funny. Go check him out if you feel so inclined. But yeah, but I'm like, my mom found out, when my mom became a health coach. She found out how the livestock is treated, like in like when they package meat up and they kill the animals for the meat and stuff. She found out how a lot of them are treated, and like, let's just say it wasn't good, like, at all. Like, the living conditions were atrocious, and they were treated horribly, and all that. I'm like, dude. Um, First off, we only get what is it? Free range eggs, um, and because if you get cage free, you get, like, this still could be cooped up in like a because they're still gonna be crammed into like a chicken coop or whatever, and we only get free range stuff, so we know that they're outside, they have the best living conditions that they can have and all that, and so like if you're gonna taste something's life so you can eat, don't treat it inhumanely because one, all the stress that the animals are under in those really sucky living conditions gets transferred to you when you eat it. So there's that. So you're getting all that stress put into you when you eat it, and I'm like, I'm the type, like, I've had venison, and a good hunter will only have to shoot a deer once, and will probably never see it coming. And I'm like, see, that's I don't mind eating meat, but I'm like, treat it humanely, dude. Um, but I'm like right now, if I had my choice between like a four cheese fettuccine alfredo and like a 16-ounce steak, I honestly choose the Alfredo because I've yet like if I'm going out, yeah, I choose the Alfredo because it's I haven't had a good steak in quite a while actually. Um, yeah, I choose the Alfredo. Um, so yeah, but I'm like, yeah, we heard about how they're treated and how they're yeah. Um, all right. So yeah, but I'm I feel like that's going to be a thing now, where you just try to guess where I'm at. Telling you people, 10 people, $5 a month, and then I'll reveal on air. Um, um, this could be a whole stream of you guys just trying to guess where I'm at. Virgin Islands, holy freaking cow, Virgin Islands. So okay, now that you Canada, yeah, wouldn't that be something? Um, Virgin, yeah, okay. Now that you brought that up, Virgin Islands. I remember back in the day there was like a. I was asked if you could live anywhere you want to, where would you pick? Like you could live anywhere in the world that you want to, where would you pick? And a lot of other, I think it was up at Job Corps. I graduated high school from Job Corps. If anyone's familiar with that, it's actually a pretty cool program. Um, they help you get a bunch of stuff and all that. But I graduated high school through them, and I think it was like a like an icebreaker type of question. But they asked us like if you could live anywhere in the world that you wanted to, where would it be? And a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Bahamas," or yeah, like like islands, or Virgin Islands, or some tropical place. And I'm like, um, I'll get to that in a minute. Um, so people were saying, they want to, they want to live some tropical place. I'm like, me, I'm from Mexico. Yeah. um, some people were saying, like everybody else was saying, um, certainly, I'm from the North Pole. I'll be with Santa. um, trying to finish my story. And everybody kind of laughed at me when I was saying where I live, and everybody's like, "Oh, are you crazy? Where you want to live where you live?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's yeah, but so I'm like, uh huh. What happens in the off season in all those tropical places? You know how many tropical storms? You know how many like hurricanes and like everybody thinks, oh, the Bahamas would be so cool to live in. Uh huh. What about the times where it's cold? What about the times where it's not all sunshine and beaches and all of that? Yeah. What about then? What about when the storms roll through? They're creative, inspiring people. Yep. Um. So I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't want to live in the Bahamas. I wouldn't want to live in actually any tropical area because I'm like, I like where I live. Which I'll disclose if and when my Patreon stream gets started. um, so I'm yeah that was just a funny thing that reminded me of that. Um, huh. X-Wing Nevada. Hmm. Wouldn't that be something? Anything. Um, um, see, when someone tries to find something out about me, that makes me want to tell it less. Just saying. So what was I saying? Um, so for the remainder of the stream, I thought it would be cool. I wanted to do something different. I liked the creative vibe that we're having, um, but I wanted to try something different. And I don't know if I ever done this before or not, but I'm persistent. What happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? Um, uh, I think that was all I was going to say about that. But so I wanted to try something different. There was put from South Africa. Oh my gosh, South Africa. That would be yeah. Keep reaching. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to I think I've done this before. I'm not sure if I've ever done this live or not, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to like. I always like to do things that inspire people's creativity, and um, you all can guess all you want, but I ain't gonna say nothing. So I thought it'd be cool to do a. Oh my gosh! Huh? 4:52. See how long. Y'all can keep trying, but I ain't. Now I may never disclose it live on air. Yeah, think about that. Don't maybe take your wrench away. So I thought it'd be cool to. I like doing things that inspire people's creativity, and I thought about having putting people in a scenario where you're basically in a room. There's no light, and you have to try to get out of it. It's kind of like I'm making an escape room, but you can put anything you want to in there. And I just thought it'd be cool to create a scenario where um, you maybe it turn into a story, maybe it would just be a cool creative exercise. And so here goes. Uh, Find yourself in a pitch black room. Find yourself in a pitch black room and have to figure out. Okay, what's in the room? You're standing around in your. Hmm. Well, all right, fellas, what's in the room? What's something cool that could be in the room? Just keep it GPG. Um, and so you feel the room for light and it's, so you feel the room for light bookshelf Bible. Let's. All right, I'll put my I'll put my idea first, and then I'll put your guys in. For light and feel it. And, and, hold up. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, what type of room is this, and where, and how did you get in it? And let's see, okay, what do I want to use? Buddy, someone's been watching Looney Tunes. Uh, Flamethrower. Hmm. Let's go with Midnight Rule. Oh, and I like your roll top desk. Let's roll with a roll top desk. Um, nightstand safe. Hey, that's not bad. Um, let's go. You know, down and start, start feeling around for it. Start feeling around the floor and come across the roll up desk don't have legs. Come across the uh, side of a roll up desk. And yes, this side of the carpet wood floors. You know what? I think I like cement floors. Um, there's something that, like the cold, like the floors are cold. I like the cold. I was just going to do that right there. You're not in, but you can't come in. I feel the side of the desk. Secret pen on the hey, secret pen on the floorboards. I like that. Let's go with this is a room that you're trying to get out of. You came into this room. You don't know how, but yeah, it's a room, and I'm liking the study slash inventors work area. Um, so you feel the side of the desk up, and notice it is hand carved. You notice it is hand carved. Ah, uh huh. Hashtag fill those card. Fill the side of the desk up and notice it is hand carved uh, with a hand. It's hand carved with a map. Oh, hey, it's hand carved with a map going across the whole side. Yeah. Oops, our cost. This is why that's all time. Cement floors not have a oh wait, okay, then scrap the scrap the cement floor. Yeah, wood floors is liquid floors. Yeah, forget the cement floor then. Because I like the secret panel under the floorboards. All right. Um, hmm, feel the roll top desk. Start to feel the roll top. Alan, I think we got a bot in here. I didn't hear the same last word. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. You start to feel the roll top. Uh, let's see. Ooh, hidden safe in the south wall behind the mirror. I like that. Start to feel the roll top. Yeah. Start to feel the roll top. Well, that's going to do it for this stream today. All right, start to feel the roll top. The uh, desk and let's have a lamp on top of the desk. Um, don't make me time you out because I will. Don't tempt me, I'll do it. Start to feel the roll top of the desk and mm, feel start to feel the roll top of the desk. And I feel like I'm using feel too much. Um, start to what's another pop-ins because nobody wants to pop in. I'd have pop-ins for Monday's stream. but nobody ever wants to. Except I feel like that might be it's a trap, and yeah, you start trying to find out where I am live. How'd you go? Trying to do something creative here, and Leia's trying to find my secret lair. Um, so I'd feel the roll top of the desk, and I'm trying to find another word for feel. Uh huh. Uh huh. Hmm. It's I'm gonna go on a limb here, but I feel like that's not gonna be your last guess. Um, I'm just gonna let you cool down for a minute because I feel like you're just gonna try to find out where I live. Trying to write a story here, Leia. Start to feel the roll top of the desk, and you come across. That sounds good. Well, man, last guess. Oh, yeah, last guess. Yeah. Uh, be right back. Uh huh. Uh huh. Northeast USA. Well, wouldn't that be something? Uh huh. Last guess. Uh huh. My last guess, Maine or Maryland. You're in the Northeast of the USA. Last guess. Start to feel the roll top of the desk. And you came across the lamp. It was now dimly lit, and should make out some. It was not dimly lit. Okay, so let's see here. How am I never revealed my location? How about that? Um, so yeah, I like the secret panel, and entry. Oh, whoops. This room is in a building national park. Let's do this. I think I lay this room is in a mansion. Like this is the guy's. Seems in a house. Yeah, it's in a house that no one ever entered. That no one ever entered. Normal. Like the inventor made it Um, it's in a house, but it's an inventor's house, and there's no doors on the outside. The only way you could get in, the inventor was kind of eccentric. Oh, this sounds good. Room. Uh, oh, it's an inventor's house. Um, you'll see. Nope. No, it's a house with no doors on the outside. The only way you can get inside is through one of his inventions that he created. He's an inventor, and he's a very daring inventor. And when he made the house, he made it so that his inventions would have to work. Um, the room is study slash room is a study slash work area for the infant. Puzzle houses with mazes. Yeah, puzzle houses with mazes. I like it. Room is a study work area for the inventor and has no doors. And study slash work area for the inventor with it has no outer doors. So this could be kind of cool. Guy's an inventor, but he was so determined to make his inventions work that he made them so they have to work. This could be kind of cool. I like the steampunk vibe to it. Um, study slash work area for the inventor. There's no other doors. That's not bad. Um, okay, so it's a like the. I think I like yeah. This could be really cool. Like it's like to travel to each room uses a different type of invention. Once it is a retired magician, it's sort of like Houdini, but it's more like he's an inventor, but he made it so that his inventions would have to work, otherwise he wouldn't be able to leave. And he uses a different invention to get to each room. So for the inventor that has no outdoors. Um, okay. See, like Nikola Tesla. What? No. No, 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 no. No, no, sorry, Leia. I don't do horror or scary stuff. Um, sorry. Nope. Um, like Nikola Tesla, but more steampunk vibe to it. Um, so you see a bed, two sounds of good. But there's nobody in this. See, the guy's really confident in his ability to make inventions, and so he's like, I know my inventions are gonna work. That's why. Um, no, yeah, no, it's all good. Um, that's why he made the house like that. Because like I know this is gonna work, and I want to prove to people that it's gonna work. So that's why he made the house like that. So see a bed to the left of desk. See a bed to the left of the desk, and that is uh, I feel like this guy could be like Dr. Frankenstein. But a little less evil scientist. More, I mean, he's daring, and he's like he's daring and he's bold, and some things he does people think are like that guy's crazy. Like he's willing to do stuff that he's willing to do stuff that other people think is like totally like, oh, that'll never work. Dr. Marcus Welby, who's Dr. Marcus Welby? Okay. You see about to the left of the desk that is unmade, and you turn around, turn around, and see work table. See a work table. Turn around, see a work table with uh, odds and ends, or Tony Stark maybe. Kind of like Tony Stark, a little bit because he's confident, but a little less cocky. Yeah, like a little less arrogant. Um, I mean, it works. That works for Tony, but he's got a little bit of that. Uh, hey, let's try it. Everyone else thinks this is a dumb idea or that it's not going to work, and it's like, no, what the heck? Give it a whirl, um, and then it works. Um, turn around and see a work table with odds and ends. Um, um, currency work table with odds and ends of inventions in progress. And then, okay, so you turned around. The desk is at your back, and to the left of you, um, oops, there's, inside the room, inside the room, So it looks like a teleporter on the website. So teleport on the website. Okay. And I almost want to put. You know what? I think I do want to put a fridge in here. Like you get the feeling that he kind of lives in this room, and the rest of the house is kind of like where he tries new stuff out. But this is like where he pretty much lives, and this is like a little heating area. And hey, that's I like that. Um, and also, hey, thanks for stopping by, Leia. Have a good one. You're probably going to be wrapping up here soon, but thanks for stopping by. Um, there's also a, a also a bit of a dining area. You know what? I think I like a clear fridge. Like he made the fridge himself, and he made it out of like a clear material, so you can see. It's like a transparent fridge, so you can see everything in it. There's also a bit of a dining area with a small table, one person, maybe two. Here, she goes to rental into the uh, scrap, scrap materials. Um, First, clear it and you make the table out of scrap tables, scrap materials. Yeah. Scrap materials, tables, room. All right. Well, actually, I think I'm going to stop it right there. This could be cool. This could be cool. Um, but yeah, I think I'm going to stop it there. And so, but I like doing it. I find if one story starts to dry out for me, I find if I start a new one, it helps. Um, so yeah, if you're watching this on the replay and you'd like to be a part of um, developing the story and the other ones, The all the stuff that I wrote today is in my Discord channel. Up the that's not good. I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but my TV just calmed down. Uh, um, I don't know if he. What happened? Apologies, my TV just calmed out. My TV's my monitor. Um, um, yeah, there's a first. Okay, that's. Hope that wasn't too much. Well, yeah, it wasn't that long. But all right, peace out, Alan. Yeah, we're just. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Um, so if you want, yeah, if you want to add to the story, that is in my Discord channel, and it's under the Imagination channel. So if you wanted to add anything to that, feel free. The link is in the description to my Discord, and um, I think that's it. Um, so I will. Yep. Next stream is Thursday at 5:30. So yeah, and trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. If you're, yeah, I think I'm gonna start plugging this more. If you're interested in having a Patreon only stream, let me know. And if I get 10 people to do like $5 a month, then I'll start one. So let me know if you're watching this on the replay. Let me know, and we can get that started. I think it could be really cool. And let me know in the comments. And next stream's Thursday at 5:30. And I'm going to doing some Minecraft. So yeah. Um, so well, fellas, one of these days we're going to figure out how to end this thing. Peace out, people.